Builders group. Hope everything's going well and all this craziness for everyone. I know everything's kind of getting a little bit crazy right now. Everybody's trying to get their PPP money, their EDIL money, and get everything up and going. I'm in the same boat as most of you with this issue right now. So today, what do I want to talk about? I want to talk about something, that, to be perfectly honest, my father taught me a long time ago. And it was about where are we right now, and something that really took me a long time to get into. So first, let me welcome everybody. Welcome to the PT Business Builder Show, where we believe EMRs suck. That systems and software should actually improve your life and your practice, not consume them. And here, the only measure of success are systems that give you the time to enjoy your life and the financial freedom to do that. So today, what we're talking about, how much money are you willing to lose so you can save money? It sounds counterintuitive, but it was one of the most important business lessons I've ever learned. My father told me this over and over again, and it took, years for it to sink in. So we make choices all the time, right? So I only was looking at the saving side. Like I would look at something, I can save money by doing this. But if it's costing you something on the other end, you might be saving money, but you're investing more time, right? So I remember, perfect example, when I got my first EMR, like they sold me on the idea that, hey, you can get rid of your transcriptionist, and now you don't have to pay her anymore. This will do it for you. Well, the only problem is the new check boxes, all the additional stuff turned into more work for me. And it also destroyed my patient's experience, because now instead of me focusing on them, jotting down a couple of things quick and moving on just to remind myself later of exactly what was going on with them, now I had to do something totally different. So now I'm staring down at my keyboard the whole time. And at my computer, half of the time, I flip this computer up between them and me. And, that's going to increase your drop-off rate. That's going to increase your cancellation no-show rate. So in a quest to save money, I lost money in the long run because I was trying to save money. So the question is, what are you trading? You're trading something. I mean, everything comes at a cost. Sometimes we trade time for money. That's what we do when we have a job. Then as we get better at it, we start to trade our money for time. We start to spend money on things that is going to give us more time, because we realize that is the only truly finite resource that we have, is our time. It's the only thing you can never get back. It's the only thing that you can never change. So that's absolutely huge. That is such a turning point for you, and something that's really, really going to help you to improve your practice and improve the ways that you're doing things, because there is a cost associated with your time. With me, I always tell this story. Same story, my EMR. I was spending a lot of time documenting, like an hour and a half to 2 hours a day after work. And the cost was greater than any amount of money could have ever been. I was losing time with my family. I missed portions of my children growing up because, as my wife always said, I was present. I was in the room, but I wasn't really there. I was in my computer. I was typing. I was thinking about the next thing that I was going to say in my documentation, making sure my documentation was right, making sure that I completed everything and had all my Medicare stuff done. You're familiar. You're familiar. So then the final thing, simplify. You've got to simplify things. Like you've got to simplify. When you're looking at these problems, you have to break them into chunks that you can see and you can actually think about. So you've got to write two ledgers. Like, what is this? What's the cost of this? What is the time cost of this? You know, what is the time cost to my staff? Could they be doing something that's bringing in more money, and now I'm dumping busy work on them when they could be doing revenue generating activities? Because we all know there's not enough time in the day to go around for you, for your staff. There's just not enough time to get everything done in a day. We all try to refine it and make it better and better and better. But simplicity is kind of the key. Systems, simple checklists, simple systems. These things really will streamline your practice. You know, checklists for the first phone call, checklists for onboarding someone, checklists for what do we do with that information, checklists for the initial evaluation, checklists for follow-up visits, checklists for the experience all throughout it. Everyone has to understand what their role is, how it fits into everything else, and how that goes. The easiest way to do that is by creating checklists. There's a reason that pilots use them when they're flying, when they're taking off and landing and in flight. There's a reason they use checklists. It's because you never miss a thing. When you check everything off on that checklist, you know that you've done it. You're verifying that it's been done. If you're not using that, you're going to have things that slip through the cracks. You're going to have things that you lose. So simplify. Make it as simple as you can for your people. It will allow them to thrive the best that they can, and for your business to be as profitable as humanly possible. So, yeah, that's it today. Just a quick one, guys. So, hey, thank you guys. I hope everybody has an awesome week ahead. And thank you guys for coming into the PT Business Builders group, where we believe EMRs suck. Systems and software should actually improve your practice and your life, not consume it. And here, our only measure of success are systems and software that give you the time to enjoy your life and the financial freedom to do that. Hey, thanks everyone for tuning in, and have an awesome day.